We know it's been a minute, and once again, we are back. I'm Dennis Keton.
I'm Emily Edu.
I'm Frankie Romain.
And together we are
the Gatekeepers.
Today we are here to give you analysis and prediction about the Champions League. It's back. We are still on the group stages. Last week but one we had some matches which were played and we gave you the analysis on them. So today we want to take you real quick on the matches which will be played tonight. So we have close to 8 games which will be played tonight. So we will jump straight to it and tell you what's up. So I hope you enjoy the show. But before we start, as usual, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, right?
Yeah, they can also share.
They can also share our contents. So straight to it. Early kickoff match will be between Shakhtar Donetsk as they face Inter Milan. Remember, both teams, they lost their first matches. So here we are. They are meeting each other. So let me hear from my fellow pundits what they think about the two games, about the match. I'll start with Pogba. What do you think?
For me, Inter Milan is the most threatening team there, and despite that the most threatening team, they'll be away. They'll be at Shakhtar Donetsk, so it will be a tough game, but I'll give it to Inter Milan.
You'll give it to Inter Milan, eh?
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
Okay, Frankie?
This game I'll give it a draw for Shakhtar Donetsk. I'll give it a 1-1, 2-2 draw in between, yeah.
2-2 draw, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, there you have it. As for me, I think I will favor Inter Milan. Edin Dzeko and Martinez. I hope Lautaro Martinez. I hope they do justice to themselves, because they know that they're not doing well because they lost the previous match. So the second match will be Real Madrid as they face Sheriff Tiraspol. Something interesting about the two teams. They all won their matches. Real won 1-0 against Inter Milan, and Sheriff won 2-0 against Shakhtar Donetsk. So, Frankie, let me start with you.
I will not say again. This one is a straight straight. This game is a tough match. Sheriff outshined Shakhtar Donetsk the last game. It was unexpected. So they might do something, but not really. To my expectation, I would see Real Madrid winning this game, and I think I will just give them a 2-1 win over Sheriff, but expect some surprises.
Sure.
Well, for me, I feel sorry for Sheriff, whatever they call themselves, because you're playing against a good side like Real Madrid. And Madrid are home at Santiago Bernabeu, right?
Yeah, sure.
So prepare for a 3-0 victory for Real Madrid.
Okay.
What about you, Dennis?
As for me, having seen Sheriff pull a surprise on Shakhtar Donetsk winning 2-0, and bearing in mind that Real Madrid had a very difficult match last weekend, or the weekend which has just passed, they were playing against Villarreal and they drew 0-0. So I still find that it's going to be a difficult game. Though I favor Real because they're at home, hoping that they're going to win this, but it's not going to be a match with many goals. So I think it's going to end 1-0 for me. On to the other game will be between Borussia Dortmund against Sporting CP. Remember, Dortmund won their previous match. They won against Besiktas, very true. And Sporting CP, they lost terribly against Ajax. They lost by how many goals again?
5-1.
5-1. So on to you, Pogba.
Despite the fact that Sporting CP were banned by what?
By Ajax.
By Ajax, they're going to be banned again, because we have this main man called Erling Haaland, who is also in my Uefa football fantasy. So I fancy him to score 3 goals and an assist, which will be 4-2 in favor of Dortmund.
4-2 in favor of Dortmund. What about you, Frankie?
Hey, for me, Yeah, I'll fancy Dortmund. Dortmund is going to win this game. But I'm feeling also Sporting might have something to say or something to do. They might score one goal, so the game will not end up with a clean sheet. There will be goals, but Dortmund will eventually win the game. So I'll give a 3-1 win with Haaland on target.
Thank you.
Bellingham was very impressive in the previous match, which they won 2-1 against which team?
Besiktas.
Besiktas. So I hope that he comes back with his impressive form. Mr. Champions League, this is Mr. Haaland.
Now you know.
He's always scoring in the Champions League matches, so I also fancy him to be outstanding tonight. So without further ado on that, definitely I'm not even going to flinch. I'm going to favor Dortmund to win, and I believe they're going to win with a clean sheet. So maybe 3 goals to nil. That's my suggestion. Then on to another big match. AC Milan will be going head to head against Atletico Madrid.
Madrid.
What?
So the previous matches, I believe both teams drew. AC Milan drew and Atletico also.
No, AC Milan were beaten by Liverpool 3-2.
They were playing
But
against
they
Liverpool.
played a very good game.
It was a very interesting match. Huh?
Yeah,
We only missed one
it was
guy.
very classic.
We missed the god.
Ibra, I don't know whether he's fit to play. We will confirm. Huh? But AC Milan lost, guys, as Frankie has confirmed. Atletico Madrid drew. So Frankie, take us through it.
Hey, this game.
This is big. Oh.
This is a big game, yeah. I will also say, hey, it will be at San Siro, so it will be a tough match. But for this, I'll give it a 1-0 win over Atletico Madrid winning against AC Milan. This is because of the best goalkeeper, Jan Oblak, and the good defensive, and also Luis Suarez at the front.
True. And Korea is also there.
Yeah,
I know. Pogba.
I see a very defensive match here.
yeah, it's very defensive.
And now that their strikers are both clinical in both teams, it will be a game of many goals. I'll give it 2-2 draw, actually. For me, I feel like it will be a 2-2 draw. No one will be willing to go down.
Yes.
Atletico are
very
good,
sure.
but AC Milan won't be willing to
lose again.
to lose at home.
It will be a very tough match. Be sure to watch it.
If you ask me, because I watched the match which Liverpool played against AC Milan, trust you me, AC Milan are not willing to lose again. And in fact, they actually deserved a draw in the game against Liverpool. But trust you me, they will be having a belief that they can rekindle that winning streak for themselves. Huh? So I am seeing them bringing a very competitive match tonight, especially with the home advantage and the home fans. That's not to say that Atletico is a feeble team. We all know Atletico currently, they are one of the best teams in La Liga.
True.
They are causing a lot of damages and harms in spite of them losing last weekend. But they are still a good team. But having said that, I will fancy AC Milan to win this game. They will win this match by a solitary goal to nil. There are two teams which, if they want to defend, they can defend. Now, what will matter is who will be clinical in terms of finishing on who will be clinical in terms of scoring the goal. So that's it. So the other match will be FC Porto versus Liverpool.
Porto.
Take it away, Pogba.
Porto. Porto are going to win this match with 3-2 because Liverpool, we all know Liverpool. Salah has to be on the score sheet. Jota has to be on the score sheet.
Straight up, huh?
Yes, it will be 3-2 in favor of Porto because I know them.
Frankie, do you share the same?
This is a classic match. It will be a tough match. I'll be giving a 1-1 draw.
Remember, Liverpool are not good at away games.
Yeah, I'll be giving a 1-1 draw to FC Porto. 1-1.
Remember, Liverpool has a good running streak against FC Porto. They have been winning matches against Porto, so it's alright. So I don't know. So on this, I think for me, my guts are telling me that Liverpool are still going to pull another win tonight, and in fact, they might win with 2 goals, maybe 2-1, or maybe with a clean sheet. But 2 goals are in the bucket tonight, so Liverpool to win on this game. Um, I think Liverpool right now, their players they have their players apart from do they have injuries?
Liverpool, no.
I think they're okay. Huh?
Yeah, that's
They,
fine.
they might want to rotate today. Today, Kanote might play, Gomez might play. Their defense will be sorted out, so I think it's okay. So then the final match of the night. No, it's not the final, is it?
No.
PSG will be. I think.
Let it be final Kwasi.
Let it be final, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ajax will be facing Besiktas. This again will be another early kickoff because of the time zone. So Ajax facing Besiktas. Remember, Ajax won 5-0 and 5-1, and Besiktas
Well, lost the game.
they lost the game. So frankly, take us through it.
Still, Besiktas will lose the game.
True.
I'll give it to Ajax. Ajax have a good spirit at Amsterdam. They are the champions of Netherlands, the Dutchmen, and you know what the Dutch people do, man. They don't give a champ. They don't give a. They don't give a.
Right.
Yeah. So this is a win for Ajax with a 2-0 win. Tadic, or the one who scored 4 goals, do you know?
Who? Jude?
No.
Okay. His
It's an
name is
assignment.
Perry.
He's the current top scorer of the Champions League right now.
Yeah.
He used to play at England. In
Guys.
England. Let me just give you a clue. In West Ham.
Type for us the name in our comment there. You should be knowing this name. The top scorer currently. It's an easy one.
Okay.
Okay, for me, this one is a straight win for Ajax. Actually, I'll tell you for free. It's a straight win for Ajax because they're at Amsterdam playing against Besiktas, a team which lost. So for me, this will be like a 3-0 victory for Ajax. It will not be a walk in the park though.
As for me, what is making this game interesting is because the fact that Besiktas lost, they will actually want to jump back to be in the qualifying slot. Huh? So that is what is going to make them to come guns blazing at Ajax, trying to do themselves justice. But having said that, still Ajax will always be Ajax. So they will win this match by 2-0 again. So let's jump straight to RB Leipzig versus Club Brugge.
This is
Leipzig.
another tough game. So many people underrated Club Brugge while they were playing against PSG.
Sure.
It was a sure bet for PSG to win against Club Brugge, but the game went the other way.
1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, which is, I remember.
So it's another surprising game. It's a good game to watch. For Leipzig, they have good players. The likes of Olmo, and Chukwueze. Chukwueze, in fact, scored a hat-trick in the last game. You remember?
Oh,
Yeah. So he played against Man City. They were thrashed 6-3. You remember?
I now remember.
Yeah. So they have good players. For this Leipzig, they are playing like a team, not like PSG. They're playing with Messi. So this one, I'll give it to Leipzig straight ahead.
Oh. How many goals?
2 goals. 2 goals to 1.
2 goals to 1.
Yes.
Pogba, you seem to be a Club Brugge fan. Talk to us.
No. Actually, I was in my mind I was trying to find their main strikers, and I tell you for free, Leipzig are going to win this game comfortably. In fact, with many goals, maybe 4-0. I have a feeling.
That's the feeling, man.
4-0.
That's a bold one, huh?
4-0.
So guys, if you ask me about this, I'm always afraid of teams which lost in the first match because they always come back rejuvenated and ready to pounce. Huh?
Yeah.
So having said that, regardless of the form of Leipzig, Club Brugge are not in the Champions League by chance, huh? And they're here because they believe that they can they can also have a chance to win the trophy. So having said that, I think this match will be a difficult one, and I'm actually favoring Club Brugge to bring a tight fight and at least secure a draw. So this match will end in a draw of at least 1-1 or maybe 0-0. Mostly 1-1.
Imetoka draw.
I'll tell you tomorrow. 4-0 is what I've predicted there.
Yeah, it is what it is. So guys, prepare for a draw. Then the icing on the sugar will be on this other match, which everyone is excited here. Even Frankie today has come wearing a blue PSG.
No, not a PSG.
You know, but it is what it is. So PSG will be welcoming Manchester City in France. So guys, I know it's an exciting one. So we know that there is a history between the two teams, but let's do this. We've seen PSG how they have been struggling, by the way, in League One of late. People thought that with Messi being around now and all the 6 signings which they made, it's going to be a run in the park. But we've actually witnessed them struggling.
Definitely.
And we also saw the previous match they drew with which team? Club Brugge, right? 1-1. Huh?
Yeah.
So I don't know. So let me not even take the sweetness from your thoughts. Talk to us, Proba.
First and foremost, guys, let me remind you that Man City facing Messi. Messi is the only guy who was in the Champions League who has scored against City many times. So I was telling my friend here today that it will be assured that Messi is going to score in this match. Secondly, City right now, they believe now that they won in the English Premier League they won against a very good side, Chelsea, and they dominated. They feel like they're back, but this is PSG. PSG right now are struggling, and PSG will be at home. I feel like Man City will try to play defensive this game because they will not intend to concede goals here. But for me, it will be a 1-0 victory because they'll all play defensive actually. 1-0 victory, Messi.
So 1-0. You're going with Messi.
Yes.
Frank, I know you have contrary opinion on this, but take us through. What's your
No,
thoughts?
it's not contrary. Okay, personally, this is a big game, PSG versus Man City. PSG want to prove something after the draw that they had last time in the Champions League. Man City still want to continue the run and beating Chelsea during the weekend, giving them a motivation to soar on with the winning streak. Also playing against Messi, it will be a motivation for the City players, and they just want to prove that they can also be the best and maybe the gods of this something sweet something called football. For this, with Guardiola involved, and Pochettino also involved, it's a payback thing. Remember the last time Man City threw away PSG in the Champions League semi-finals, with Mauricio Pochettino being the head coach, and now he's coming with guns and the guns and the bulldozers and all those things,
And the Hammers.
called Messi and Di Maria and Neymar.
Mbappe.
Still, Guardiola has his own machetes. Gabriel Jesus on form. Hey, this game will be tight. I don't think PSG will allow Man City to win this game easily. It's a payback, and I think Man City will suffer a loss for this game. So I'll give a 2-1 win
In favor of
PSG.
But then let me remind you one thing. If you have a machete, you can't play against somebody who has a gun and armored vehicle. Just to remind you that. Otherwise, continue.
So guys, this is it. My humble and honest opinion about this mega game tonight. PSG is a good team. They have actually reinforced their team by making some good signings, which we all know of. Man City is a team which has not made major signings. It only made one signing, that was Grealish, £100 million, the most expensive player in their team. So so if you compare both teams, you'll just ask yourself who has the most opportunity to win in terms of squad. It's PSG. But again, the question will be who wants it more, who has more zeal, who has more energy, who is more hungry
Both.
to win to win this game. It might be both. But Man
It's
City
PSG most
Man
because of
City,
the loss.
Man City has a point to prove in terms of they have been having a good run over PSG. And remember, there are two players in Man City who are very good with PSG. They always score when they meet. This is Mahrez and De Bruyne. Hopefully, they will be back again tonight. And with the two players being there playing against PSG, you are definitely assured of goals. Foden having recovered, he's going to even add salt to the injury. So tonight's match will be a very interesting match to watch. So guys, make sure you tune in. Make
He's
sure
going to add salt in there.
to the injury.
To the
You
injury.
can imagine.
Not spirit, just
Have
salt.
you ever added salt, that sodium chloride, to an injury?
Don't try.
Good, not
He used to
unless.
do this to his brother.
Yeah, guys. So this is a very mega match. So I fancy Pep to continue being Pep and to actually pop these guys out of their comfort zone. This match without Nini, Pep is going to win it. You will take this to the bank. PSG have they always lose at home. I don't know why. They have a poor run, especially in the Champions League, losing at home. But this time Pep is going to actually win tonight, and I'm actually hoping that Pep is going to win again by 2-1. So Man City, viva, viva, viva Man City. I know you defeated us over the weekend, as Chelsea, but still, I know that you can represent England well in the UEFA Champions League. So please.
Just a short, I'll tell you that not everybody, not any English Premier League team can beat PSG at home. Only Manchester.
Man City has done it
When?
last season.
Last season, recently we did it.
Mahrez scored 2 goals. You
They
remember?
won 2-1,
They
right?
won 2-1.
Yeah, Mahrez scored.
But right now we have Ramos, we have Donnarumma, we have.
Whether is Ramos fit to play this game?
Yes, he is.
Yes, man.
Yes.
So it will be a tough match.
The more reason for you guys to tune in and watch. Tomorrow morning we want to be here giving you results and enjoying and actually confirming that we enjoyed the game. So before we go, nowadays we promised you that we'll be mentioning something about our national team. This is Harambee Stars, Kenya, because we are Kenyans, by the way, in case you didn't know. So our former captain, Mr. Victor Wanyama, yesterday decided that his time with the Harambee Stars has come to an end. So he officially, what's that word?
Hang the boots.
He hung the boots, exactly. So he decided to hang the boot from the international football. So now I think Michael Olunga should continue with the captaincy, and hopefully Olunga, you will lead us well, and all will be well. We still owe you that episode of Nick Mwendo, right?
Yeah.
I'm very angry anyway,
Yeah, it will be coming soon.
but no bad blood.
But all the best to Victor Wanyama in your endeavors. You did us well.
Yeah, all the best.
All the best.
Mdhuru wa Simba.
The Mudhuru wa Simba. Simba,
Yeah.
close for us.
Well, nothing to add on unless Frankie has something.
I don't have any something. I have only the Champions League trophy.
I got you. Anyway, guys, thank you. We appreciate. Until next time.
Goodbye.
See ya.